Hey gang, oh my god, have you seen this? This is insane. They have done this like stealth drop. We did not see this coming for Yarrick. And the animation they have done is actually so good. This is the best animation. Like, I don't know if it's just because it's like, I didn't expect this to be dropped, at least today. But like, oh my god. Okay, we're gonna watch through it. I'm gonna like pause it every so often and point things out, and we'll have a nice little look at it. And then we'll look at the mini. So if you haven't already seen this, I'll drop it in the description below, but it's essentially like, this is the most like depressed we have seen the Imperium in a form of media. Because this guy, this commissar, is so like, he's so dejected. He's like we're gonna watch it, but like it was actually, that was the best bit, I think, just showing the humanity that humans still actually have. Because like in the books and with like Space Marines and stuff, you kind of get this like aura of they don't really have a sense of self, they don't really like care for life and stuff, but they did it so well in this.
Soldiers of the Imperial Guard. For decades, we have defended this world.
The soldiers in this are Death Corps of Krieg, and they have their trenches. It's very that like World War I coded army, and it just looks so good. And obviously with the subtitles, we can see that these are also Cadian troopers, which is quite nice. We always love to see the Cadians. And it's just so grim. Like, I know that Warhammer is grimdark, but it just looks so grim, and they've done it so well. And it's just, yeah.
Some of you were born here and know only war.
And then you have things like this. This is a Chimera tank. It looks so good. They look kind of derpy sometimes, but oh my god, it's very World War coded.
Only war. Some of you have grown old upon these battlefields. Some of you were brought from off-world, shipped here to die.
I love this bit as well. Some of you have grown old on these battlefields. Some of you were brought from off-world, shipped here to die. It just tells you how long this war has been going, and how, like, this is now like the 4th or 5th war of Armageddon. It never ends. You could probably still call this the first war of Armageddon. It just never stopped. It just kept going. And all of these humans have just been here for generations, just dying. That's how bleak this is. It's actually like shivering in my brain, kind of bleak. It's actually mad.
I thank every one of you. But look at what's become of our world.
Graveyards that reach from horizon to horizon. Cities cloaked in ash and dust. All
industry in ruin.
If you just listen to what he's saying as well, it's just so poignant. It's just so like, he doesn't think they have a chance. And they don't. Like, if you think about it, orcs are huge. They're so powerful. They're so like insanely aggressive because they just love fighting. And against these little guys, there's just no chance. It's like in Space Marine 2 when you're just running through the Chaos humans and they just explode in like puffs of blood. It's the same with orcs running through these guys, essentially. Like, this is just absolutely amazing. And especially because we're expecting the launch of 11th edition at Adepticon in a couple of weeks, which I will also be covering. Like, this is just, oh my god, sorry.
The next wave of greenskins will soon reach our world.
They come in numbers the likes of which we've never seen. We're expected to die in duty. To hold the line.
It's just so cool. And like looking at all of these Kriegsmen just lining up in those trenches on their sandbags, I just want to make this into like a massive diorama. Like the recent animations from Warhammer that they have been producing, as a painter, as a diorama enthusiast, it's just like, I want to make so many of these. Like, creatively, these are so beautiful to look at. Like, maybe beautiful isn't the right word because it is like the super grimdark of war, but it's just like, I just want to recreate these in 3D and like almost play with these little like play mats with these guys on it to recreate these moments, and it's just really nice.
We cannot.
There is no victory to
See how, like, shocked they are? Like, this happens quite a lot through this video, where he says things, and then it pans back to the soldiers, and they're kind of like, wait, did he just say that? Wait, huh? And it just kind of reminds you that they are humans. They do have feelings. Like, they are able to understand that, like, depression. And it's just really nice to see. I'm gonna say that a lot. It's just really nice to see. And they're just, like, checking with each other, like, wait, did you hear that?
I cannot ask you to die
In the mud of a world that was lost long ago.
Just a massive stomper.
Flee, all of you.
Flee.
This gave me shivers, honestly, when he told them to flee.
Make for the evacuation transports.
Get off world if you are able.
How are they going to get off world? That's the other thing. Like, are they just gonna, like, find some spaceships and steal them and run away? Like, they will be killed for being, like, traitors, for running away. He's telling them to, instead of dying to the orcs, to die to the Imperium, to die to their brothers. It's like, he's telling them it would be better to do that than to die to orcs and to fight.
Able, run for your life.
That whole section that I just played, I didn't want to pause in the middle of it because it's the bit of the animation. The commissar is getting shot from behind. A very backstabby move. Like, you don't want to shoot people from behind. That's more or less cowardly scene. But when you see who did it, well, you'll understand. But this bit where the Kriegsmen are just looking up at the speaker, they hear the static. They hear him getting cut off from what he's telling them when he's telling them to run away, and they're surprised. Yeah, like, they're wearing gas masks, you can't see their faces, but you can tell there's this, like, air of surprise where they're like, wait, what happened? Did he die? Is all lost? Did we just lose our commander? But I'm gonna let the rest of it kind of play out, and then I'll talk a bit more afterwards. We also have this, like, build-up of music as well, leading up to this big reveal, and just brings this really nice atmosphere. Well, not nice atmosphere because it's war, but this really nice, like, anticipation towards what they're gonna show next.
There will be no evacuation.
There will be no cowardice. There will be no defeat. This is our city. This is our world. Soldiers of Armageddon!
Make ready.
So, and then you get this big reveal that it's Yarrick. So if you know who Yarrick is, he was supposedly killed before battling the orcs, and here's this massive, really nice lore with orcs where they honor him in a way. Like, his right arm is this big claw hand that he got from fighting a war boss and winning against that war boss. He took his hand. The orcs really revere Yarrick. They respect him as a war host, or like a warmonger, or whatever you want to call him. He's very, like, against orcs. He hates orcs. So this is a perfect time for him to return. I did think he was going to return. I kind of have talked about him a couple of times, but this, I think, is the best reveal they could have done for him. And then looking at the mini itself, it's just so energetic. It has the claw, it has him shouting, it has this dynamic pose. Warhammer's been so good at making models with these dynamic poses recently, and it's so nice to see. Like, the flow on his coat and his reaching up is just so powerful. So I imagine lots of people will be getting this for their Imperial Guard army. The Old Man of Armageddon returns. Absolutely amazing. It's such a good reveal as well. There's so much in that animation that it just looks so good. Sorry, I'm just kind of rambling. If we have a look at the Warcom article that was also released, it has the video at the top, and it just shows the mini, and it just looks so good. You can see that he has his little las pistol on his hilt. He has his trademark power claw that has been blessed by the AdMech, so it's not a heretical power claw, and his famous bionic eye, the Bale eye, that the orcs believe is evil and that can kill them just by looking at it. And then of course he has his Godwin Diaz pattern Stormbolter, which is normally a two-handed weapon, but Yarrick is such an amazingly strong guy that he can just hold it with one hand, like a Chad. So we love that. Commissar Sebastian Yarrick returns to Armageddon with a new mini that pays tribute to the old Yarrick models of the past. Hero of Hades still sports the iconic pose, raising his pilfered orc power claw high, shouting defiance at his foes. You'll notice the blazing bionic eye, his Bale eye, the billowing sash, looks amazing with the dynamic posing, the shoulder epaulets, we love the gold, and distinctive hat. He has this hat through every single mini he's ever had and every piece of art that he's ever been shown in. It's this big commissar hat with the laurel and the skull in the middle. It's very distinctive. The only thing is that in the animation at the end, he does look insanely old, and they do say this here. He looks older than ever, his aging body held together with servo-enhanced calipers and iron will. He is very much, he won't die because he has too much hatred for orcs. It's very cool. He has amazing lore. I'll put the wiki page for him below if you just want to give it a skim, but he has amazing lore. And these are his previous models. It's quite nice that they put these up here. So we have the old one from the 90s, and then on the right, the one from the 2000s, and now his new one. Obviously, the biggest change is the dynamicness of the posing. It's a very similar pose to his 2000s model, but it does have that billowing cloak effect to it, and it's just really nice. And the claw is like slightly open, like he's gonna grab something, and he's obviously shouting because he's an angry guy. But yeah, this is really cool. I really love this. It's a great little build-up towards 11th edition, which we think is going to be shown at the Warhammer previews in a couple of weeks at Adepticon. I won't be streaming it, but I will be there, and I will be making a sort of video to cover everything that was shown and go through it with a bit of a fine-tooth comb, just to, in case you missed anything, and what we can expect to see upcoming from 11th. So if you want to stick around for that, give a little subscribe, and otherwise I do painting of minis on Twitch and I take commissions. So yeah, if you like this, give it a like. Let me know your thoughts on the new Yarrick model. I know he's a very popular model, so I imagine there's a lot of opinions on what they did wrong in this, but I'm fairly happy with this. I am really happy with this. So yeah, TY.